Michael Beckwith says, a vision without action is a fantasy, but action without a vision is chaos. And I have been kind of experiencing a little of that chaos in my life, that I don't have a super clear vision, which is, funny, since that's what I do with people, is have them create a vision, right? So this January is this time of new action, creating a vision for your life, moving forward. It's this newness that it's a great break in time that can help us go, okay, I'm going to do, from this day forward, I'm going to be different. And whenever we decide to make our lives different, when we set that New Year's goal, the resolutions that we say, oh, I'm going to do this year, as soon as we do that, we start to have this other energy come up of the, how are you going to do that? And, well, you didn't do it last year, and all those kind of voices. And one way that I know that I tend to avoid what it is that I want to do, or even the decision about it, is through distraction. It's through getting myself so busy that I don't have time to sit down and think about what it is that I want to do. So I have a friend who's a writer and loves to write. She's also a mother, and she has the typical American busyness with the children after school. And she said she finds herself signing them up for more and more things, even though she's already feeling stretched thin to get the things done that she has to do with her family. So her kids are at school, and then she's cleaning the house and she's making dinner. But she also shared with me that she is spending time on Facebook. She's spending time looking through Instagram, and basically she considers it wasting time, and not getting any writing done, right? So this is the pattern, the habit that we can get into, is that chaos. As long as we keep busy, we can convince ourselves that we're making progress on the goals that we have, as long as we're busy. January is a super busy time for coaches. We're launching programs. I'm getting my website, a new page. I'm getting one website done. And I am distracting myself with, which is also wonderful too. I have these 2 young adults here on our property for 2 weeks to a month with a program called World Packers. And World Packers is a work exchange program. So they come here and they spend time in Oregon, and they help us on our property, chipping wood or helping with the trails. And in exchange, they have a bedroom in our house, and I feed them dinner. And on weekends, I feed them every meal because we're all working together. But I've found it really difficult for me to step aside from that. I kept wanting to completely distract myself with their presence here, which I really, there's another part of me that really wants to get the work done, to launch programs that I'm really excited about, and make this video. And so, we have these 2 sides of us. My writer friend really wants to write. Like, she really loves writing, and it brings her great joy, but she's choosing to not find time in her day for one reason or another. So, I've been distracting myself with being with these young people, and, making sure they've got everything they need. And I have a really hard time leaving them in the garden. We're pulling up blackberries and not, having my own hands in there. I feel like, what are they going to think of me if I'm not out there working with them too, even though I've told them that I needed to do other work. So I don't know what it is in your life that's keeping you busy but not doing the thing that you need to be doing, or that you want to be doing. The Persian poet Rumi said, it's as if a king has sent you into a far and distant land with one purpose. You can do 100 other things or 1,000 other things, but if you don't do that one thing, it's as if you've done nothing. So we have in us this calling, this divine soul print that we are individually here like no other human being to make our imprint on the world. And we can do 1,000 other things, which is super easy in this culture. But if we don't do that one thing for which we've been sent, it's as if we've done nothing. And we feel empty and unfulfilled. And we have that heaviness on us. And I think I like the analogy, we have these two parts to us. We have this, the physical. We're in a physical body. We have physical needs. We have to sleep. We have to eat. And just like all other physical things, they seek the easiest path. When we made these trails, we basically a lot of times followed the deer trails because they made the easiest path through the woods. Water, always finds the easiest path to itself. As human beings, that is true as well. And we can see that as laziness, seeking the easiest path. But we also have this spiritual side of us. We are made of life force energy that created the universe, this creative substance that moves through everything. And in that, we feel this sense of inspiration, of wanting to be more. So without a vision, we have chaos. And in my life right now, I've been, doing this and doing that and not getting to do the things that I know I really want to do, that are my purpose in the world. To teach these principles, the idea to remind you that you are more than your life, more than the circumstances, that there is a power moving through you that can create anything that you desire. So, but without that vision, it's just busy and nothing really gets accomplished. So I invite you this week, it's the beginning of January, to kind of hold what it is that is calling you. What would you love to have happen this year? To spend some time to separate yourself from the busyness of the world, to turn off the devices and really sit quietly. Maybe go for a walk in the woods. And ask yourself, ask your higher self, what is this year bringing you? What is calling to be expressed this year for you? Blessings.